Kerry typically wakes up around 6:30 a.m. and as she has seen my 8-hour sleep myth video, she is happy to sleep for only 6.5 hours without that causing her any anxiety, because that is all the amount of sleep she personally needs. The only thing that produces and makes you sleep is the sleep drive, and the only thing that builds the sleep drive is wakefulness. So Kerry needs 17.5 hours of wakefulness to produce her 6.5 hours of sleep. This means she would typically start feeling sleepy at around about midnight most nights. But if one morning Kerry were to wake up at 9:30 instead of her usual 6:30, she still needs 17.5 hours of wakefulness to produce her 6.5 hours of sleep. So that means she's not going to feel sleepy the next night until 3 a.m. Understanding the sleep drive is key to curing insomnia. And if you've heard it's important to set yourself a fixed wake time, now you know why. You may have also heard it's important to set a fixed bedtime. This, however, is complete nonsense. It is literally impossible to sleep if you do not have a drive to sleep and you are not sleepy. If you do set yourself a fixed bedtime and go to bed when you are not sleepy, you will just lie in bed awake until you feel sleepy and then fall asleep. That's the best case scenario. The worst is that because you have conditioned the brain to see the bed as a place of worry and wakefulness, you will lie there getting angry and annoyed trying to force yourself to sleep. This leads to the hyperarousal that can mask the sleep drive that I talk about in one of my videos. So if you're saying to yourself that I never feel sleepy and you don't know why, you've obviously not seen it. Great sleep boils down to this. If you have a drive to sleep and you are not hyper-aroused, you will sleep. Tackling insomnia starts with building a strong, regulated sleep drive and then tackling the thought patterns around sleep that can mask the sleep drive. If you're serious about doing this, take a look at the links in the description. But something that will help with your anxiety around sleep right away is to understand about active sleep efforts, as active sleep efforts drive obsession and worry around sleep. And you're not going to eliminate them until you know what they are. So click the end screen and I'll see you on the next video.